What's doing? Welcome back. Something a little bit different today. Well, not different. It's back to our other stuff with what does a car make stock, but it's a bit of an older girl. Let's go have a look. We have a Colorado. So this one's not stock though. It's an RC Colorado. Has the 4J motor in it, so no probably real difference to the Isuzu stuff. But this is a Holden badged one, and there are a couple of differences with these with ECUs, whether they have the GM style Delphi or they have the Bosch one. So they do make a couple of different ECUs for them, which makes tuning a little bit different. Outside of that, this one is a slightly modified. Has got a airbox from King Fab and Snork, and does have a 3-inch exhaust. Outside of that, it does have some bigger wheels. So obviously, probably the things it's gaining there will probably lose it a little bit here. But outside that, it is stock. There's no turbos, accessories, and all that sort of jazz. It is stock. But let's get into it in the way of faults and problems, I guess. These are just a 4J, so the same stuff as 4Js have. The top mount intercoolers can have problems in leaking and splitting. This one's not so bad. They do end up splitting the tanks under there. If you tune them incorrectly, they can crack cranks, but just by bringing too much torque in down low. I have replaced a couple from other shops. We've had someone bring a motor into us and we've had to put a new crank in it. So that does happen. Outside of that, these things are generally pretty reliable. This thing's got a few Ks on it now and it's still going and it's in for a tune. So I've already run it up. Let's go and see what's done stock. So stock, 88 kilowatts and 292 newton meters. Nothing spectacular. But they're probably on par with it's still on par with the 79 series what they're making stock. So it's still good for a little 4-cylinder. Just a little bit lazy. But outside of that, it is completely stock. But let's get tuned into it. We'll get it run up and see what she does. And I did sneak a little something in. You may have heard it there on the dyno run. I'll get Liam to hold the camera and you can see what we've done. So this customer has asked for the hard cut limiter, so we snuck that in there as well, just for those party times, you know, when you need to get on it. But yeah, that is in there. Let's have a look and see what she's done performance-wise. Now, I did have to be a bit gentle on this one. I couldn't stall up for too long because the clutch is starting to slip, so I have to let the customer know. It has got an aftermarket clutch in it, but it's obviously not good enough to hold the extra torque. On the first run, I could load it up for ages on the pre-run, but after tune, I couldn't load it up. I had to actually roll on very softly. But there should be a little bit more in it down low, but I had to let it go softly. Let's have a look. So here we go here. Our numbers are 88 and 292, and now we're at 119 and 439. So some big gains all the way through the range. And obviously here's where we hit hard cut, and all the way through the range and torque it. So it's a really, really good gain. For not much, modifications, we can get these things really cracking along. You picked up, what's that, to 30 kilowatts and well over 100 newton meters, so it's a good, really good gain. So you have it, that's the 4J Colorado. Like they're pretty much the same as the 4J Isuzu, but Holden body. That's it. This one needs a clutch. Like I said, it is drivable. It's just when you're getting up on it, it's on a slip. So do recommend them for any diesel really. Should put a heavy duty clutch in. We highly recommend MPC. Obviously there are some cars out there that don't need them. There are cars out there like Toyotas that need them in every car no matter what. It's just that extra torque that comes in. But the gain you get out of it, having the knowledge that the clutch is going to hold and not slip on you, especially if you're going away or if you're towing or any of that sort of jazz, it's definitely a must-have in the world of forward driving is get yourself a good clutch. We recommend MPC. You get a really good light pedal as well as really good clamping force. The other one is for Land Cruisers, the power drive clutch. If you want that pedal feel, you can actually feel the clutch engage. But they only do a 1300 newton meter package. We've got both those on our website for most makes and models. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, we do have a heap of stuff. I'll drop a link in here. Look in the bottom of the description below as well. Our website has all our upgrade stuff, 4J stuff, Toyota stuff, Ranger stuff, whatever you want. It's all on there. Check out our website. We're updating that constantly with new gear. So whether you want something just basic like this, just a tune, that's on there, through to 300 horsepower 4J packages, G-Turbo gear, we've got it all on there. Suss it out, have a look, and also make sure you hit that like, hit subscribe, drop a comment in below, let me know what other cars you want to see. I can only do what really comes in, so it's hard. I can't do BYD things unless they want to come in. But if you have one of those things, you have a BYD or you have a Great Wall Cannon or whatever it may be, bring it in. We'll run it up. I'll even throw it out. I'll do it for free. If you want to bring it in, let me run it up and have a look. So then we can compare and we can show people. I won't tune for free. I'll do run the car for free, but we can show people what they make stock. And the other thing is, I've getting a lot of comments with lately is, the Land Cruiser makes this much kilowatts and you're saying they make such kilowatts. Our figures, these ones here are at the wheels because the car is on a dyno. The figures the manufacturers give are from the engine because they have it on the engine dyno, and that's what the engine makes. So you lose power and torque through the drivetrain between gearbox, diff and tyres, add weight on the back, all those sorts of things, you're losing weight. So that's where the powertrain loss comes in when you're talking power figures from manufacturers. So bring it on in. If you've got something weird and wonderful, bring it in, I'll run it up, we'll film it, and we'll see what you get stock, and I might be able to talk you into a tune and get some more out of it for you and get some good results. So that's it for me. Hit that like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.